Starting a little early. Welcome in to those who are coming in later, probably. This is your October mid-month overview. We're just going to take a look at what to expect from here to the end of the month, probably kind of going into November as well. It's a general reading, so take what resonates only, leave the rest for others. Roles can be reversed. Don't try to make anything fit. Only the things that actually apply to you. All right, so let's go ahead and get straight into it. Did I just get text messages? Oh. Let's get straight into it, starting off with what you don't see coming at this time. Let's see. Dealings with an over-emotional, possibly, I feel like it's a feminine energy, but dealing with an over-emotional feminine energy. Why is that important to Scorpio? This could be work related. I mean, I'm not going to specify necessarily as far as like what kind of relationship you have with this person. The only thing that I do know is that you two have to work together. There's like a common goal here that you guys are needing to attain. I feel like you are more so in recognition of the fact that you guys have to come together, possibly compromise a little bit with this person in order to get things going, get things taken care of, especially because of that Three of Pentacles. That says that, you know, teamwork makes the dream work. However, you are having to deal with somebody that is a little bit over emotional. The best thing for you in this case is to not let it bother you at all, because I do feel like there's going to be something here where you'll probably want to kind of put this person in their place, but you're going to think twice before actually doing so. Hey, Dark Crypto. All right, you have Three of Wands, or I'm sorry, nope. You have Three of Swords in the reverse. You also have the Tower in the reverse. Let me see. Okay. I feel like this is piggybacking back onto what I was just speaking about. There's healing with this connection that you have with this person, whether it is work related or it's something else, in order for you two to come together to try to get things going. I do feel like there's going to be some sort of compromise. There's going to be some sort of agreement between you and this person. It is going to be able to heal the connection and be able to avoid any type of disasters. So, you know, just keep that in mind when dealing with people for the rest of this month. You have the Five of Wands here in the reverse. You also have the Hierophant in the reverse. I feel like this is kind of love related. This may be in relation to you you might be in the mood of not taking too much serious at this time. And as far as with that, because you're not really wanting to take things serious, it kind of avoids you having to worry about any type of drama. There may be somebody here that you're dealing with that has Taurus in their chart. Maybe you have Taurus in your chart. But it's like it's just this feeling of not wanting to take it too serious. You have Knight of Wands here. You also have Eight of Cups. What's the Eight of Cups? The Moon card. Ooh. What you don't see coming is there is something that you may decide to go ahead and walk away from. It's something that at one point you had a lot of, there was a desire to move towards it, but I feel like there's a shift. There's things that have changed, and now at this point you are deciding to walk away. There could also be deception that's there with this connection, whatever this is. There's deception that's here. So it's like you feel that you don't want any parts of it. You're going to walk away from it. Oh, I knew I had a turned over card. And I see you kind of being in hermit mode from here. All right. Anything else that Scorpio does not see coming at this time? You got the Sun card and you have Temperance. For the most part, you're going to relatively be in a good mood. I feel like things are starting to come together for you. Things are starting to align for you. You'll start to notice that more as the month goes on. It could also be that we're about to approach Scorpio season, so you may be in a better mood because of that as well. All right, let's go on to career and money. Career and money. What Scorpio needs to know in relation to career and money? Ace of Cups in reverse, the Death card. What is that? It may be better to kind of keep to yourself when it comes to work related things. I feel like someone's trying to seek you out in order to make, I don't want to say life a little bit more busy, but work life a little bit more busy. I feel like there's somebody that's here trying to put more responsibility on you. And spirit is like, hey, it's going to be best if you just kind of keep to yourself. So once again, it's like piggybacking off of what I said about y'all being in hermit mode, because I do see that work may change slightly to where it becomes busier. And I see you wanting to kind of veer off to yourself. You're wanting to be single from being in the crowd, being a part of the team. Not saying that you're not going to help with the team, but it seems like there's more of a lone energy, kind of keeping to yourself. But at the same time, I also feel like your money is going to like I see your money doing well as well, because you are saving a little bit more too. Possibly because you're not really doing too much of nothing. Hey, Spectral. Give me more on career. Magician in the reverse. Five of Swords in the reverse. Oh, you may butt heads with the Gemini or somebody with Gemini in their chart. This goes along with that extra responsibilities. You have someone here that's trying to, I feel like they're trying to pull the okey doke on you. There's like a little bit of manipulation, kind of head games that are here. That goes back to the whole universe saying being to yourself is probably the best thing right now, just to kind of avoid this confrontation. Because I feel like if you do engage, it'll be a conflict. And it's a conflict that you don't need. What else? Oh, this was an ugly shuffle. Come on. Okay, let me try it again. Okay. What's this about? Judgment. If you, oh, okay. You may be waiting on something big to start. This feels like it's like it hasn't started, it hasn't revived. And I say revive is because Judgment in the reverse, which means that this may have been something that you were doing before, and it was something that was important to you, but it didn't really go anywhere. It didn't have legs. There's going to be some sort of information that comes in, whether this is a person that comes in to help or this is the information that you needed. There's something that's here that allows you to be able to finally put your ideas into action, like starting something up. So I do feel like there's going to be something here, especially for not the Virgos, sorry, the Scorpios that have like a business or something, or you're wanting to start a business. It's like you get the information that you need to finally pick up where you left off. You have the Strength card here. Also, I'm telling you, there is something here that it's like you were holding on to it. You didn't want to lose faith on it, and now you're finally getting the opportunity to start it. So, and some of y'all may have Leo in your chart, or this may have been a timing. Maybe it was something that you wanted to start during Leo season, and it's kind of like you had to hold on to it. But I do feel like whatever it is, you finally get the opportunity to start that new thing. Yeah, bottom of the deck is you have that support system. You may even have money coming in to be able to back it or to help with continuing that growth. Yeah, spectral. Alrighty. Let's go on to person on Scorpio's mind. Person on Scorpio's mind. Let's see. All right, you have the Knight of Cups in the reverse. You also have the High Priestess in the reverse. Ugh. Could be a Pisces. I feel like this person's kind of wishy-washy, and I don't feel like they hide that either. It's not a secret. It's like sometimes when you deal with them, it feels like they're into you, and then other times it feels like they're not. I just feel like this is somebody who's very hard to nab, or it just seems like they're hard to nab. They're not on the same page as you right now. Aries, Sun, Sag, Moon. Leo rising. How else does this person feel? Yeah, they're straddling between two worlds. It's like this person sometimes feels like they should probably walk away from this, and then other times it's them, they're not. They're not going to leave. They stay. So you have someone that's very inconsistent, you know? Thank you, Spectral. Someone very inconsistent. How does Scorpio feel about this person? Hermit mode. Yeah, I'm telling y'all, I don't know what it is about y'all being in hermit mode this month, but you are. You're kind of keeping to yourself. I feel like you're doing a lot of thinking. It's a lot of thinking. Why the Ten of Cups? Huh? You know, you feel like the connection is not stable at all, but it doesn't, okay, I will commend you, Scorpio. I don't feel like it's swaying your energy. I feel like you preserve your happiness, or at least that's what you're doing right now. You're picking and choosing when to give the energy, when to not give the energy. Did I give y'all this reading earlier today? Whose reading was that? I can't remember. Was it Scorpio? I can't remember. But I feel like you guys are preserving what makes you happy. And especially because this person is very unpredictable. You don't know what you're gonna get with them. So, oh my God, come on. What is Yo, these cards are starting to upset me. Okay, there we go. What can Scorpio expect from this person for the rest of this month, and how they're gonna act? What Scorpio may be dealing with this person. Knight of Swords. Page of, they want to communicate with you. If you guys aren't communicating, they want to break the silence. If you are communicating, they're wanting to talk to you about something. They want you to know something. With that Page of Pentacles, you learn something. What is this something? The Empress in the reverse, the Ace of Wands. Shine. You know what it is? This person avoids responsibility. That's what it is. And I feel like they're going to fess up about it. Like you're going to learn more about the reason as to why they avoid responsibility. The reason as to why they're in and out. Why they won't start this thing that you know could be something. I feel like this person, it's one of those I'm gonna leave you before you leave me, because they have low self-esteem. There's insecurities that are here. I don't want to be as harsh and be like they got low self-esteem, because I mean, I don't know, there's insecurities that are here, and because of that, it's as soon as they get close to anyone, it's like that pull. They pull away. Should I walk away? So you may be dealing with someone here that you're gonna find out the reason as to why they are so wishy-washy. The outcome for this month. Stay in your bubble, because I feel like they're going to try to, well, I don't feel like they're going to try. They're going to disappoint you though. Because this is someone who wants to have their cake and eat it too. They want to overstep boundaries and they want you to just be open to them because they can't get it together. So, yeah, just keep in mind of that. Let me see. Is there any major arcana? Oh, you have Taurus, Libra, Pisces, Virgo. All right, let's go to who's coming towards you, Scorpio. Okay. All right, who's coming towards Scorpio from now to the end of the month? Might as well say going into the earlier part of the month. I'm going to take that card. You have Page of Cups here. You might have a little secret admirer, or just someone who has a little crush on you here. Yeah, I feel like they have a crush on you. It's possible that this person can be a little bit younger. They are very attracted to you with that Ace of Wands. You know what that means? That wand action. So there's a sexual attraction. There are little emotions that are there. This is someone that it's either new energy. Well, it's a newer energy. So whether it is somebody who likes you, who you find out that they like you, or this is someone that you just met. But I do feel like this is, it's like kind of like a little puppy love. It's like it's something very small. It's something new. Possibly a Leo, doesn't have to be. They have Leo in their chart. 9 of Wands, Page of Wands in reverse. Why? You are very cautious of this person. I feel like you don't trust them at all. So I'm not going to say you're not giving them the time of day, but it doesn't seem like anything is like jumping off in the month of October. King of Wands in reverse. Knight of Cups in reverse. You don't trust the consistency. You don't trust that they will be consistent. And this could be based off, I don't know if this is based off of you knowing them or seeing what they do, or if this is something that has happened to you already. And so it's kind of hard to then trust new people because you don't know how they're going to be. But there is some distrust that is here. What does Scorpio need to know about this person coming towards them? 2 of Swords in the reverse. Ace of Cups in the reverse. They are aware that you are keeping your emotions to yourself. They're very aware of that. It's not something that they don't see. Like, this might be a friend. This person wants to go from friends to something real. So this may be a friend, an acquaintance, but you have someone that is very interested in you, and I don't want to say that they've been watching you, but they studied enough to know and can see that you're not as open as they would like you to be. You got Taurus here. What's the outcome for that this month? Ace of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. I don't feel like you're going to completely, block the opportunity, but I feel like there's a very slow developing energy here. So, if you were interested in this person, you have an opportunity to get to know them on that level. All right. all signs, their sign. Let's see. All right. Oh, didn't mean to do that, but that's okay. If you are dealing with an Aries, the Aries feels completely depleted. They're missing you, but at the same time, I feel like they are rejecting. So it's the Aries is so confused right now. And but you know what? I feel like it's the feeling of reject you before you reject me, but I also miss you and I want you. So we got that. If you're dealing with a Taurus, hmm, I don't I don't see this reviving as much as this person wants to. I feel like there's some sort of truth that comes into play and it just kind of ends everything. Like the truth comes out about a situation. If you are dealing with a Gemini, that Gemini wants to change how things are. So if either you or this other person is not really giving energetically to it, they want a change between the two of you. They want to work on this. If you are dealing with a Cancer, the Cancer is no longer invested. They've changed their mind. Something has happened and they've changed their mind. If you are dealing with a Leo, the Leo feels like you're it, but at the same time, I feel like they're overthinking the situation as well. If you're dealing with the Virgo, oof, that this might have been who I was talking about earlier. They're not hiding the fact that they are very wishy-washy. Like you see it, they know it. So if you're dealing with a Libra, mm, if the two of you broke up, the Libra regrets it. They regret being single. They hate it. They don't like it. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, ooh, watch out for this because y'all might get into a little bit of an argument. I feel like there is a possibility that there's something that could create a tower moment, and I feel like this is like heated emotions, like a heated argument. Okay, so just watch out for that. If you're dealing with a Sagittarius, the Sag feels like there's no stability in the relationship. They can't see you guys like going the distance. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, the Capricorn feels like, I don't know if it's the connection or what's going on with them internally, but there is something that they are very focused on creating balance because they feel like they're at an imbalance. And so a lot of the things that they do is going to be to cause it to be more aligned. They're trying to juggle something that they feel is out of control. So if you feel like you've been put on the back burner because of that, I mean that's the reason why they're trying to gain their stability again. If you are dealing with an Aquarius, something that they observed has made them change their mind and now they're holding back. Some sort of observation. If you're dealing with a Pisces, the Pisces I feel is dealing with multiple people. You like they have fun with you, you make them happy, but they are weighing out their options. Okay. All right, that is what I got for you today, Scorpio. Thank you guys so much for being here. I greatly appreciate it. If you have Sagittarius in your chart, go ahead and come with us to the next live because we're about to jump into that one. All right, until next time, you guys, take care.